I'm going to ask our dear friend Sahar, Palestinian doctor living here in South Yorkshire, to say a few words now. Sahar is one of the many people who inspire us all every day to stand with the Palestinian people.
Thank you. Thank you, Hillary. Thank you, everybody, for coming today. I wrote something about Nakba because Nakba relates to me personally, so closely to me, to my family, because I come from a Nakba survivors family. My both parents were made refugees by the creation of Israel in 1948. Since the Palestinian Nakba of the 1948, Israel and its Zionist militias have been perpetrating mass deportation and displacement against indigenous Palestinians. The British mandate ended in Palestine, and the Zionist movement intensified the commitment of large-scale crimes against the Palestinians. This has led to the forcible expulsion of about more than 950,000 Palestinians from their homes, from their towns, from their villages. During that time, I should also mention that there was a committee, a transfer committee established in Israel. Its aim was to prevent Palestinians from returning to their homes by causing as much destruction as possible. The settler colonial regime in Israel has been colonizing, annexing Palestinian land and discriminating against Palestinian citizens of Israel and denying the Palestinian refugees the right of return. These Israeli crimes don't come out of nowhere. They are very closely linked to a set of well-prepared policies, practices, and laws. This is what I call the triangle, which is surrounded usually by inflammatory statements from all levels of Israeli leaders. Israel established plans and reinforces them with statements such as what happened during Nakba. They drawn a plan of population displacement of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians, which Ben Gurion at that time expressed his support for, and many other Zionist leaders agreed on the idea of depopulate and transfer the Palestinians. I think I wanted to speak about the history, but I think we all know about the history. I would like to say that since then, things didn't change much. Since then, things are getting worse. The settlement has increased in the West Bank. More than 600,000 settlers are occupying more than 29 settlements in the West Bank and East Jerusalem. We all call the international community to act. What's going on in Gaza as well? At the moment, the massacres, the genocide of killing the Palestinians, it's unexplainable. Israel been occupying Palestine, imposing siege on sea, land, and air. Israel has killed almost more than 35,000 Palestinians in Gaza. What we witness is genocide in Gaza. Israel been setting up plans and acting on these plans, ignoring all laws, ignoring the international society. Israel had only the impunity to do whatever they want in the Palestinian. Since the 7th of October, things didn't start then. Things started long before then. We all know that nobody looked fair at what's going on in the Palestinian land. We all know that Israel been killing, imprison, and destroying the villages. Settlement increased. There is no water in many parts in the West Bank because of the abuse of water resources in West Bank. I call everyone today to commemorate in Nakba. We won't forget. We won't forget. We are a living testimony. Palestinian, my dad, my mom, they are older than the state of Israel. My dad still remembers when he was 13 years old, going back home to take food back to his family, which was forcibly displaced from Ashdod, where my father was born in, back to Gaza. People took the risk being faced by Haganah's groups, the paramilitary Israeli groups at the time. My uncle was killed while he was looking for food, going back from Gaza to his village to bring the family food. He didn't come back. He went with his friends and they didn't see him ever again. Now and then, we are teaching our kids to save the key, our land key, our home key, which we will never forget. Thank you for coming. Free, free! Palestine! Free, free!
Palestine! Thanks so much, Sahar. People coming out of the council meeting would like to join us for a few minutes. You'd be very welcome to join us in marking the 76th anniversary of the Palestinian Nakba. You're all welcome to join us.